The bottle in your medicine cabinet could be damaging your heart right now. And you bought it believing it would protect you. 3 weeks ago, Margaret sat in my exam room, her hands trembling. This 73-year-old had followed the same supplement routine for 15 years, never skipping a day. She thought she was being responsible. By afternoon, she was in intensive care with dangerous heart rhythms that almost took her life. The cause wasn't her age or family history. It was the pills she trusted completely. As a heart doctor, I've treated thousands of patients and witnessed what years of misguided supplement use does to aging hearts. Today, I'm exposing 5 specific supplements that could be undermining hearts in people over 60. These aren't unusual remedies or internet fads. They're on pharmacy shelves everywhere, promoted as essential for senior health. What you take each morning might seem harmless, but inside your body, it could be quietly damaging your heart. Most seniors don't realize that some vitamins marketed as heart healthy are doing exactly the opposite. It's not about diet or exercise alone. It's about those pills we swallow without questioning. Before we examine these supplements, understand this critical fact. After 60, your body handles vitamins differently than it did at 40. Your kidneys work slower. Your liver processes compounds less efficiently. Your blood vessels have lost flexibility. What helped in middle age can harm in your senior years. Yet, supplement companies rarely adjust formulas for aging bodies. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that button for Inspired Living and ring the bell so you never miss vital health information made specifically for you. Type 1 in the comments if you find this helpful, or 0 if you'd like different content. The first supplement concerning heart doctors worldwide is vitamin E in high doses. For years, vitamin E has been promoted as nature's antioxidant, a shield against aging, memory decline, and heart disease. Nearly every senior supplement contains it. Many older adults faithfully take 400 to 800 IU daily without concern. But here's what few people know. In high doses, vitamin E doesn't protect your heart. It endangers it. As a heart doctor, I see this repeatedly. Seniors doing everything right, exercising, eating well, taking vitamins, yet they arrive in the ER with weakened heartbeats or unexplained bleeding. Often, the culprit is high-dose vitamin E. When consumed in large amounts, vitamin E thins your blood. That might sound beneficial initially until you consider that seniors have more fragile blood vessels and often take aspirin, statins, or blood pressure medications. This combination becomes risky. Excessive thinning increases internal bleeding risk, hemorrhagic stroke possibility, and heart rhythm problems. The damage often occurs silently. No early warnings exist. By the time symptoms appear, harm may be irreversible. Most seniors don't require high-dose vitamin E supplementation. Getting it from food sources like almonds, sunflower seeds, or leafy greens is safer, more effective, and better utilized by your body. If you supplement, do so under medical guidance and never exceed the recommended safe dose, typically under 200 IU daily. Before taking that next pill thinking it helps your heart, ask yourself, is this what my heart truly needs or what advertising convinced me to believe? And if that's surprising, wait until you discover what calcium could be doing to your arteries. Comment 1 below if you're still watching and finding value. Let's continue to point number 2. Calcium supplements without vitamin K2 represent another serious concern. You've heard for decades that calcium strengthens bones and that after 60, bones become fragile. So naturally, like countless older adults, you take calcium supplements daily, believing they prevent fractures and maintain independence. But here's what nobody mentions. Without vitamin K2, that daily calcium might be quietly hardening your arteries rather than strengthening your bones. I've treated seniors with excellent bone density, but blocked arteries, chest pain, and heart attacks. Their error was taking calcium alone. You see, calcium doesn't automatically know its destination in your body. Without proper guidance, it can deposit in artery walls instead of being absorbed by bones. This creates arterial calcification, a hardening of blood vessels that forces your heart to work harder, elevates blood pressure, and increases heart failure or stroke risk. Vitamin K2 solves this problem. It functions like a traffic controller, directing calcium away from soft tissues toward bones where it's needed. But most standard calcium supplements lack K2. That's not a minor oversight. It's a serious gap that too many seniors discover too late. If you want genuine protection for bones and heart, obtain calcium from whole foods like leafy greens, yogurt, or sardines. If supplementing is necessary, select formulas combining calcium with K2 and magnesium. Always consult your doctor about what's appropriate for your body. Because health isn't about accumulating pills, it's about finding balance. If calcium surprised you, wait until you learn what excess iron might be doing inside your heart, even without anemia diagnosis. Iron supplements, when unnecessary, present the third major concern. Iron sounds essential, and it is in proper amounts. But for many seniors, taking iron when unneeded is like filling an already full tank. Eventually, it overflows and damages occur. In this situation, your heart suffers. I've encountered many well-intentioned older adults who begin taking iron because they feel fatigued or because it's included in senior multivitamins. They believe it's harmless, just a small energy boost. But here's the reality. Your body lacks natural mechanisms to eliminate excess iron. When you consume more than needed, it accumulates not only in your liver, but also in your heart, joints, and brain. This condition, often called iron overload, may remain hidden for years while causing serious internal damage. Excess iron generates oxidative stress, essentially internal rust, that weakens heart muscle, disrupts rhythm, and increases heart failure risk. It can mimic fatigue, memory issues, and joint pain. Symptoms many seniors attribute to aging. But the actual cause might be hiding in your supplement bottle. Before taking any iron pill, ask yourself, has my doctor tested my ferritin or iron levels? If not, then stop. Never supplement iron based on assumptions. Many seniors have sufficient iron but can't utilize it properly due to inflammation or other factors. Adding more won't help and will definitely harm. So, while iron deficiency exists for some, unnecessary iron supplementation is far more dangerous than most realize, especially after 60. Speaking of overlooked dangers, there's one vitamin appearing in nearly every brain booster and energy formula. But in high doses, it can quietly damage nerves and disrupt your heart's natural rhythm. Let's discuss B6. Comment 1 if you're still watching and finding this valuable. Let's continue with point 4. Vitamin B6 in excess amounts, over 100 milligrams, presents serious concerns. Vitamin B6 is often marketed as a feel-good nutrient. You'll find it in sleep aids, energy boosters, memory formulas, and brain health supplements designed for seniors. It's promoted as safe, natural, and essential. But what's rarely disclosed is that excessive B6 can quietly damage nerves, disturb heart rhythm, and leave you feeling worse, not better. Over the years, I've consulted with seniors reporting strange tingling in hands or feet, unsteady balance, or heart palpitations appearing and disappearing without explanation. They're told it's normal aging. But frequently, the actual cause is hiding in plain sight, high-dose B6 in daily supplements. You see, unlike many vitamins that easily flush from your body, vitamin B6 can accumulate over time. Once reaching toxic levels, it begins damaging the protective covering around nerves, causing numbness, burning sensations, and muscle weakness. Even more concerning, excessive B6 can interfere with electrical signals, maintaining smooth heart rhythm, leading to irregular beats that increase stroke or sudden cardiac arrest risk. The worst aspect is most people don't realize they're overdosing. Many common supplements contain 200 to 500% of daily recommended intake. When combined with energy drinks, sleep aids, or fortified foods, the total quickly accumulates. The safe approach remains simple. Stick to food sources like bananas, chickpeas, and fortified grains. Only take B6 supplements under medical supervision. More isn't better, especially when your heart and nervous system become more sensitive with age. Now, if you believe vitamins are the only hidden danger in your routine, reconsider. Because the greatest risk might actually be concealed in multivitamins labeled Heart Healthy. Let's examine this closely. Heart Health multivitamins loaded with unnecessary ingredients represent our fifth concern. Enter any pharmacy or grocery store and you'll see shelves packed with brightly labeled boxes. Heart support, 50+ essentials, senior vitality. They promise protection, energy, clarity, and peace of mind in convenient pills. But behind the marketing lies a truth most don't know. Many so-called heart health multivitamins contain unnecessary and sometimes risky ingredients that can actually cause more harm than good. As a heart doctor, I witness this too frequently. Seniors arrive with unexplained symptoms: irregular heartbeat, elevated blood pressure, dizziness, liver strain. When we investigate, the common factor is often a daily multivitamin packed with megadoses, stimulants, or herbal blends inappropriate for aging bodies. Some pills contain excessive niacin, causing liver stress and sudden blood pressure drops. Others include caffeine-like herbs such as green tea extract or ginseng, which can spike heart rate and trigger arrhythmias. Even vitamin A in large quantities becomes toxic over time. Worst of all, these risks often hide under vague labels like proprietary blend, so you never truly know what you're consuming. The truth is, as we age, our bodies become more sensitive, especially the heart. A supplement harmless in your 30s can become dangerous in your 70s. That's why simplicity often proves safer. Instead of taking numerous pills you don't fully understand, focus on what you actually need and let your doctor guide the rest. So before trusting that fancy label or daily health pack, ask, who does this really help, me or the company selling it? But there's one more crucial point, perhaps the most powerful truth. Your heart doesn't just depend on pills, it depends on how you live, breathe, and believe in your ability to change. Let's bring everything together. After hearing these warnings, you might wonder, so what's left? What vitamins can I trust? It's a valid question I hear daily from patients overwhelmed by endless bottles, internet ads, and well-meaning advice. The truth is, your heart doesn't need a cabinet full of pills. It needs just a few carefully selected, doctor-guided nutrients that support your body gently and effectively as you age. So, what should you consider? Vitamin D3 is one supplement almost every senior needs, especially those in colder climates or staying indoors. It helps regulate blood pressure, support immune function, and keep bones and heart strong. Magnesium is another overlooked hero, helping your heart maintain steady rhythm while easing muscle tension and improving sleep. And omega-3 fatty acids, ideally from fish oil or flaxseed, help reduce inflammation and support smoother blood flow through aging arteries. But here's what matters more than any bottle label: how these nutrients fit your overall lifestyle. No supplement replaces movement, balanced diet, deep breathing, quality sleep, and meaningful connections. Vitamins should support your habits, not compensate for harmful ones. Less is often more. What you take matters, but how you live matters more. Before adding any supplement, have an honest discussion with your doctor or pharmacist. Bring your complete list, ask questions, get curious. Because the more informed you are, the better you can protect the heart that's carried you through a lifetime of experiences. Now, if you've wondered whether it's too late to start fresh, to rebuild a healthier relationship with your heart, your habits, and your future, let me share one truth I've witnessed repeatedly in my practice. Your heart still has time if you choose to listen. If there's one lesson from decades of treating hearts, it's that the human heart forgives more than we think. Even after years of stress, poor habits, or misguided choices, it wants to heal. It wants to keep beating strong, but only if you give it the opportunity. You don't need to live fearfully. You don't need to discard every bottle in your cabinet. You simply need to slow down, ask questions, and choose intentionally. Your heart doesn't care about supplement label promises. It cares about your consistent actions. That means nourishing your body with real food, moving daily, sleeping deeply, managing stress, and yes, being wise about what you consume, even vitamins. If you feel overwhelmed, you're not alone. Every senior I've worked with faces this moment, a turning point between habit and healing. And what I can tell you with certainty is this: it's never too late. Not at 60, not at 70, not even at 90. Your next chapter can be one of strength, clarity, and renewed energy if you listen to your body and start making careful choices. So please, let today be when you stop believing every pill is safe just because it's sold over the counter. Start asking better questions. Start protecting the one organ that's never stopped working for you, your heart. It's been with you your entire life. Now it's your turn to be there for it. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your life. Let's support each other on this journey. If you enjoyed this video, please comment 1. If not, comment 0. Your feedback means everything to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Inspired Living for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.